domestic violence is a silencer. It has sent people to their early graves. And today, I'm going to be telling you why you cannot be neutral about it. You must speak up and you must join everyone, the global village, the society, everyone to raise awareness on the ills of intimate partner violence. I am Paula Ekene and I hope you're having a good day. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having a good day. I hope you're keeping mentally fit. So today we're outdoors trying to savor the richness of nature. Recently we just lost someone to domestic violence, intimate partner violence, and you know the internet has been buzzing and all of that. So I just felt to share because intimate partner violence or domestic violence is something that affects everyone, and I mean, it's something that affects the society adversely. So I'm just going to run down 10 reasons why you should not be neutral when it comes to intimate partner violence, domestic violence, gender-based violence. You cannot be neutral about it. Reason number 1, intimate partner violence has no boundaries. It can happen to anyone from any race, any ethnic group, any gender, any color. It can happen to anyone at any age. So you can't say because it's not affecting you today, it won't affect you tomorrow. And if you remain neutral, what goes around comes around, and you might just be the next victim. For every time that you speak up against violence, you are making the chances that it will happen to you slimmer and slimmer every day. Reason number 2, it happens in all kinds of relationships. Married and unmarried, singles, boyfriend and girlfriend, and it's good you speak up against it. Reason number 3, it takes various forms. It takes different forms. It can take very subtle forms. It can take very obvious forms. And the more you speak about it, the more the different types, the different strategies and different forms will come to bear. Reason number 4, ignoring it condones it. Ignoring it just keeps fueling it. It keeps allowing it happen. It keeps allowing it thrive. When we speak up, it is easier to address it because people know our stand and they know where we belong. Please speak up so that it is obvious where the society stands. Reason number 5, it is a breach of human rights. The United Nations Declaration of Human Rights, the document says, Article number 3, everyone has the right to life, liberty and security of the person. Article number 4 says, no one shall be held in slavery or servitude. Slavery and the slave trade shall be prohibited in all of their forms. Article 5 says, no one shall be subjected to torture or cruel, inhuman, or degrading treatment or punishment. The fundamental human rights of the Federal Republic of Nigeria does not allow it thrive. Someone's right is being trampled on, someone's right is being breached, and it's important to speak up. Reason number 6, which is what we stand for, it leads to mental health problems. It can lead to anxiety, it can lead to different forms of breakdown. You know, in some instances, people take their lives because they are being abused and they feel helpless. You know, a lot of suicide has been attributed, has been linked to violence, intimate partner violence, domestic violence, and gender-based violence. So it can lead to mental breakdown, and if we want to be a mentally alert and mentally healthy society, we need to speak up. In one of my videos, I talked about the reason violence can lead to suicide, and please, if you've not seen the video on reasons why people might attempt suicide or consider suicide, I'll link it up here so that you can watch. I mentioned how violence, intimate partner violence, and domestic violence or gender-based violence can actually fuel thoughts, suicidal thoughts and suicidal tendencies. So it can lead to a lot of mental health problems, truancy, suicidal behavior, anxiety, depression, and we don't want all of that for our loved ones or for us. So please, we should speak up against violence. Reason number 7, when we start speaking up about intimate partner violence and gender-based violence, it becomes obvious that it can also happen to men. It happens to every gender. I refer to my last point. I said it can happen to anyone. It doesn't have any boundary. So it can happen to men, women, and we should not neglect the part where it happens to men. So when we start creating awareness and start speaking up against it, it will help the men who are abused to come forward. Right now, a lot of men do not want to come forward. In some literature, 1 in 6 men suffer it. In some other literature, it is vague. So it's important for us to raise awareness so that every gender can come forward and speak up. Reason number 8, it prevents people from attaining their potentials. When you're anxious, depressed, truant, and all of that, you're most likely not going to concentrate on how to achieve your life goals. You're going to be worried about the problem around you. You will not concentrate. You have some absenteeism at work, at school, thinking, oversleeping, and sometimes insomnia. And so it's going to prevent people from attaining their life goals. Which brings me to reason number 9. You could be a lifesaver. You could just be the reason why someone does not die in a situation that could have been prevented. The reason why someone finds solace, the reason why someone is free, and the reason why someone has their dreams achieved and heights attained. So speaking up helps people open up to you, and you might just be the solution to their problem. And the 10th is speaking up increases awareness. Someone who thought you were neutral about it could just see that you are against it and open up to you. Maybe the person has been looking for a way to speak to you, and the moment you talk about it as something you condemn, someone might just be at liberty to open up to you. Awareness breaks stigma. When you speak up, people get to know that more and more and more people are against it. And because of all these reasons, please do not be neutral when it comes to intimate partner violence or domestic violence. Speak up. Your voice might reverberate through nations, through the society, and let people know that it is not right.